This Friday morning, freezing cold conditions expected over the western and central interior behind that cold front, with westerly to southwesterly winds now blowing strong along the eastern coast, gusting up to 70 kilometers per hour. Here's your Friday forecast. On Friday morning, a freezing cold morning expected in the Cape provinces as well as the Free State and around Lesotho, with minimum temperatures dropping below -5 degrees Celsius. In this purple spots coming through in parts of the Karoo, the southern Drakensberg and Lesotho, with widespread and dangerous frost likely. So please be careful and take the necessary precautionary measures. Into the afternoon, we're expecting mostly dry conditions across the country, some light drizzle and showers still likely along the southern coastline. A few drops of rain likely in the morning over the interior of KwaZulu-Natal, with light showers also mainly in the morning over the northern coast of KwaZulu-Natal, and then late on Friday evening, some light drizzle spreading around the eastern escarpment in Limpopo. Now on Friday morning, strong winds still blowing along the southern coastline, where the Weather Service issued a yellow level 2 warning for damaging winds and waves. Into the afternoon, the winds calming from the west, but now blowing strong along the coast of KwaZulu-Natal, gusting up to 70 kilometers per hour, where we also have a yellow level 2 warning in place for damaging winds and waves. Southeasterly winds also picking up and blowing fresh in the Lowveld, and the northeasterly winds picking up and blowing fresh over our neighboring country Namibia, and strong over the southern regions of Namibia as well as in parts of the Northern Cape. In the Western Cape, we are expecting mostly dry conditions this Friday, but remaining quite chilly, especially in the morning with light frost likely over the interior, -1 the morning in Robertson, only 1 in Laingsburg. Into the afternoon, partly cloudy skies, but maximum temperatures still below 15 degrees Celsius. A cold afternoon expected around the Garden Route, with a few light showers still likely and winds calming down into the afternoon, but freezing cold conditions at first over the interior of the Eastern Cape, with minimum temperatures below -5 degrees Celsius over the southern Drakensberg. Windy conditions still expected over the southern interior of the Eastern Cape, and then those southwesterly winds blowing strong between East London and Port St. John's, gusting up to 70 kilometers per hour along the coast of KwaZulu-Natal. So please be careful. Much cooler conditions spreading in over KwaZulu-Natal, with maximum temperatures only in the mid to upper teens over the interior, and some light showers likely over the northern coast, mainly in the morning. A cold morning at first over the Halfveld, later a sunny afternoon, but maximum temperatures still below 20 degrees Celsius. Cooler conditions moving in over the Lowveld, with a southeasterly wind now blowing fresh in the Lowveld of Mpumalanga and Limpopo. A cold morning at first in the Bushveld, later comfortable to warm conditions, and into the evening some light rain likely around the eastern escarpment. Cooler conditions moving in over northwest this Friday after a cold morning, with minimum temperatures below 5 degrees Celsius in the south. We are expecting temperatures below 20 degrees Celsius, with a southeasterly wind blowing fresh at times. In the Northern Cape, a freezing cold morning with minimum temperatures dropping below -5 degrees Celsius in places, -7 the morning in Sutherland, -6 in Carnarvon. Into the afternoon, sunny skies expected, but remaining icy cold with maximum temperatures below 15 degrees Celsius in the south, and now northeasterly winds blowing strong over the western regions, causing warmer conditions along the western coast. A freezing cold morning at first in the Free State, with -3 in Forest Smith, only 1 in Bloemfontein. Light frost is likely, and then into the afternoon, much cooler conditions moving in across the province, only 11 in Gariepdam and 15 in Bloemfontein. In Gauteng, we are expecting a cold morning at first, into the afternoon sunny skies and cooler conditions moving in from the south, with 17 in the afternoon in Johannesburg. Then this weekend, mostly dry conditions across the country, only light showers likely around Richards Bay. Much cooler conditions spreading in over the northeastern regions, with Johannesburg reaching a high of only 16, but Bergwind conditions now warming up the west, with 29 the afternoon in Vredendal and 23 the afternoon in Cape Town. By Sunday, we have the next cold front approaching the country, arriving on Monday. We are expecting strong winds over the western interior ahead of that cold front, now causing berg winds along the southern coastline, where temperatures will be in the upper 20s, but remaining quite chilly in the northeast. Well, that's all from me. Enjoy your Friday, and remember, no matter the weather, we're in this together.